Hi everyone and welcome to Jack Scraps. Today I'm just doing a project share. I wanted to create a little stocking stuffer that would hold little lip balms, and so I picked up this 2-pack of Finding Dory lip balm from the Dollar Tree, and so I made these cute little purses using my Cricut. And I thought I'd show you how I did it. So when you select the cartridge Forever Young, select Lady Image, and I will have the measurements below of what the size should be that gives you this size. Because what I've found is this is the first one I did, and it was actually small enough to hold it, but then you really couldn't get your fingers in. You could only like shake it out, and I thought it needed more room. So I created a second one, and this is it. Has this little tuck-in spot. And then this way, you're able to actually get in there with your fingers if you wanted to get it out, or you could shake it out as well. Then I created this tag separately using my little stamp and created a tag using that and some ribbon. Very cute. And I put I used the enamel dots that I just hauled from Tuesday Morning of A Perfect Christmas by Lori Whitlock, and this is a perfect size to fit right there in her little ponytail. Very cute. Okay. So the finished size is 4x2. So this is what you get when you take it off the Cricut mat. So you just pop out the little face. And then I have the new scoring tool, and so I can see everything that's been scored. So I go through and fold all the scoring lines first. I don't know if you can see the scoring lines, but they're here and here. The scoring tool works much better than the stylist that first came out with the Cricut. It does give a deeper scoring line. In some cases, and maybe it's just this thick paper, I wish it almost did a thicker score. But I'm sure it's just fine. Okay, so everything is folded. Now, one of the important things to note is that they have these little tabs on each of the fins, if you will. So you want to undo those. For this section here, where the face is, you actually also cut an additional piece, and I chose a coordinating color that will go behind it. So I adhered glue, and I'm using art glitter glue. Mine's very used, as you can tell. And I put it all around it, especially where the image is, and on the edges. The short flat side goes on the top, and the long flat goes on the bottom. So you just line that up. And oops, I'll use my scoring tool here, my bone folder, I mean. Okay. And then there you have it. So we will add the little ponytail thing at the end. Now these edges fold up, and they actually connect. So where you have the two little slots, you want to interlink those, and then it looks like that. Now what I find is that if you put a little glue behind the little flaps there, it just makes a difference. So I'm going to do that. And here as well. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is actually glue this side up. And it's best to apply your glue to this surface. Because it doesn't actually match the same size as the round part. It's a little bit smaller, as you can see there. And then I'll use the bone folder again to make sure there's good contact. Okay. Now, on the back side here is a little slice, and I kind of put the bone folder in there to just get it used to being flipped upward, because this is going to get tucked into it. And I found that if you don't, and then you adhere this, you have a really hard time getting in there. And sometimes that's the hardest part of this whole project, is getting this little tab into that little slit. Okay, so next we'll adhere the glue to this side. And what's important here is to not glue where this will fold down. So I put glue around it. But not in the middle. And then I use the bone folder again. And there you have it. Whoops. Okay. So the next thing I do is I have some tissue paper, and I'm just going to bunch that up and put that down in there. Just think that adds a little something to it. And I will put the little lip balm in there. So you tuck this underneath the little handle, and you slip it right into the hole. Now these come together to where it's like almost flat. There, hope you can see that. That's important to note. And then you fold that down, and there you have it. So we'll add our little, we'll just put a little glue right here. I noticed that it needs some with these enamels. And there you go. A cute little stocking stuffer. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little share, and I'll see you real soon.